A year and a half ago, I had a phone call from Hasna, and she was inspired by sex trafficking victims and had a vision of raising awareness and bringing to the forefront their journeys. She wanted to do this in a neighborhood that Habitat was working in, and Lykins was the perfect fit. As we are here today to celebrate this vision coming to life, we couldn't be more grateful to be a part of this project. If victims, residents, and visitors can even gain a fraction of Hasna's determination and perseverance to see this project to life, then we truly are one step closer to bringing hope and to revitalizing this community.
I'm just now meeting Hasna, but I read her story. I read the story about an artist who got involved in causes beyond her own community, who wanted to share a message of how we can work in anti-trafficking, and who wanted to make sure that message wasn't just in a highly trafficked place where people always go through in Kansas City, downtown or the plaza, but worked with our Parks Department, worked with our Arts Commission to make sure that that message is shared somewhere like here. So kids here, people here, everyone here can look up at this beautiful artwork and see that we're a community that cares. Thank you so much for leaving a lasting impression with Kansas City, and thank you for being here today. Kansas City is an amazing city because a lot of the investments we make in our parks and our 1% for the Arts program and so many different initiatives in Kansas City. But something that challenges us sometimes is how we're looking out for those who need our help the most. With this exhibit, with our conversation today, and with our discussion today, remember when you see someone who's challenged, that woman on the streets, that man who may be in a tough position, reach out to them, look out for them, try to make sure that you're contributing, that you're volunteering however you can, because our city will only be as great as it possibly can be when we are lifting up and looking out for everyone.
A lot is owed to Hasna Saul for making this all happen. She had a vision, and she has brought tremendous energy and enthusiasm and advocacy and just a nothing can get in her way will to make this happen. Hasna has brought the problem of human trafficking into the light so that we're actually looking at it right now. It's one of the things that human trafficking cannot stand is light being shed on it. When people see human trafficking, when people confront human trafficking, it goes away. First, I have a suggestion for the mayor, and that is that the third Saturday of October be declared Anti-Human Trafficking Day from this day forward. I hope all of you will take real time to look at Hasna's wonderful artwork and to walk the path into the light and see the work and celebrate the work that she has done.
This project exemplifies the healing power of art, which expresses pain and hope when words are not enough. Seeing here the installation in person, I can't help but think of the French artist Georges Braque's famous quote, "Art is a wound turned into light." The Commission is truly honored to have served a role in bringing this momentous project into fruition. We will look forward to this memorial serving not only as a place of solace, but a reminder of the courage and resilience of trafficking survivors. We have no doubt it will cast a shining light on the underreported and often hidden crime of human trafficking, and in turn, become a beacon of hope. And on behalf of the Municipal Art Commission, I'm grateful to take part in today's dedication, which exemplifies the collaboration between the city, neighborhoods, nonprofit organizations, and artists to better our community. Thank you again to Hasna, and thank you again to all the survivors who are here today.
About this installation, I have three features that I want to mention really quickly. One, glass is a metaphor for a survivor. So when Glass is born, she's vulnerable. She's delicate. And when she comes into the artist's hand, the artist breaks her, shatters her, crumbles her, powders her. But do you think she's destroyed? No, she's not destroyed. She's empowered. By breaking her, you have empowered her. glass is a metaphor for a survivor. Number 2, glass is independent. I have always seen through time in stained glass that glass is being held by metal. Metal supports the glass, but metal blocks her light. I say no. Glass can stand on her own. I have tried very hard for months, and I finally achieved it, that I am presenting the glass today with no metal to take away her light. And it is symbolic for me that she can glow in her own light. When sunlight comes through her, she will glow and she will radiate, and she will be the most beautiful self that she can ever be. Glass is independent. And lastly, glass is a pilgrimage. What we have created today is a healing place. I know of people who travel far and beyond. They go to all these places to find healing, to find solace, to find penance. What we have, as a community, have done today is we have created a place of healing. So when you walk down these steps, you descend into darkness. You descend into isolation right here, and then damnation, and then you ascend into redemption and salvation. So this is a path that leads you out of the darkness and into the light. But be warned, because if you turn the other way and you come the opposite direction, it tells you another story, which we all need to remember, and therefore make life better for us and for everyone else.
This is really a historical art installation today. This has never been done anywhere else. As I look around today, breathing in this powerful memorial, it brings about a feeling inside of me of peace and confirmation. What a beautiful and wonderful way to honor victims of human trafficking, both those whose lives have been lost and those of us who have survived. When I look at Hasna's two pieces, the isolation and the damnation, these first two, it reminds me that for most of us, our isolation and damnation began in our childhood, in our homes, where people that were supposed to protect us should have, but they didn't, and so we ran or were thrown out. The panels of redemption and salvation remind me of the resiliency of these women. Look at these women behind me. This memorial is a tribute to those we have lost, those still struggling, those that have made it out, and those yet to be pulled in, as well as the survivor leaders who dare to challenge and change the systems in which women and children are bought and sold. It is also a testament that makes a powerful and dynamic statement that says we have been seen and are being acknowledged by our community. I visualize these panels being a spark to ignite the belief that there is something better for both those experiencing commercial sexual exploitation and to those that live here in this community. Together, we are creating a world where all are equal and where all are free.
On behalf of the Kansas City Parks and Recreation Department, as one of its 5 commissioners, this is a joy that I had the opportunity to be here today and to be with such high caliber people. This is a spectacular thing. What we are doing today is a very spectacular thing, and Hasna, thank you, for you are the one that has brought us together today with this artwork that is so impressive and tells such a great story. But I would venture to say that it's not only a description of the individual survivors that were here behind this podium a moment ago, but sometimes, too, it is reflective of a community that people sometimes dismiss because they say there's a presence of something that's not right or they don't like, and they dismiss it, and they dismiss the community along with it. Today is an example of how we don't care who dismisses this community or the individuals in it. We show the worth that is here and the worth of the people that are here.